This is the Deep End Broadcasting Network.
Or a three-time 20-goal scorer goes to the net. Right down the slot. It's Vince down and he scores. Looking back to last season, Pasternak. 61 goals. In his last 83 games, he's hit one timer. Finds the back of the net. Through center and on the go. Metzger has it in neutral towards the empty cage. He scores again. That looks Ovechkin one closer to 800. Who's the try now? It's a 3-2 for the Stars. Terry goes across, slams it, and they score! Denny went to the net, redirects it. A short-handed goal makes it 4-1 Dallas. That will not make the coach happy.
What the puck is going on?
Cinco de Mayo, NHL playoff style. This is What the Puck is Going On. I am Stephen Murray. On the phone with me, nephew Dave. We are here to discuss hockey playoffs here on this beautiful day in Virginia Beach, Virginia, home of the Deep End Broadcasting Studios. It is 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we have one game on the slate tonight. We are in the thick of round two. I won't say the thick. We're getting through games two here. The second round, this part two of game two here, I would say, and then we'll have to see where we stand on Monday after the weekend goes. But nephew Dave, what's up, man? How are you doing? Everything good?
Good afternoon, Steve. Happy to be aboard.
How are you enjoying your NHL playoffs so far, David?
Steve, I gotta tell you, it's been a good playoff so far. I tell you that the thing I'm most, I guess, what's the words I'm trying to say? The series that I'm looking out for the most, Steve, there's got to be the Panthers and the Leafs. I actually do watch most of these games, so.
As do I, yep.
As far as everything else goes, we had Dallas Stars bounce back on
Yep.
last night.
Yep.
Panthers are 2-0. Who would have thought they would even have been this far, let alone a 2-0 lead on the Maple Leafs. And then we'll see what happens with Edmonton and Vegas. So, Steve, like we said, before the playoffs even started, as we were seeing what the matchups were going to be, we knew that we were going to be in for a good playoffs. And so far, Steve, in my mind at least, it is definitely not disappointing.
Yep, several top teams bounced already. Colorado, Boston, and the Rangers as well. All those teams are out, and we may have just an obscure matchup, Dave. Who knows? We could have a Seattle versus Florida final. New Jersey needs a rebound against Carolina. Hopefully they are in Carolina, so we'll give them the benefit of the doubt, even if they go down 2-0, as they will return to New Jersey. I mean, look, they rallied against the Rangers, so you can't count the Devils out at all at any point. But yes, we are set up for one heck of a Final Four here. And who it could be is anyone's guess, really, to be honest. I mean, it is so up in the air and wide open. And that's what we love about all of this. Okay, so right now, odds to win a Stanley Cup. Let's go through them just so you know where we're at there. Hurricanes plus 450 to win it. The Golden Knights plus 450. Edmonton is plus 500. They need the win, though. Florida plus 500. Dallas plus 600. So a better number there than the Stars were getting prior to that game one. The Devils plus 750, Leafs plus 800, and the Kraken now plus 1,700 to win the Stanley Cup. To win the East, Carolina plus 175, Panthers plus 195, Devils plus 340, Maple Leafs plus 480, and odds to win the West, Vegas plus 170, Edmonton plus 230, Stars plus 240, and the Kraken plus 650. Any of those numbers you like, Dave, anywhere?
Steve, like you said, it's everybody's guess right now, so all the numbers are going to be pretty good. But I want to note something here. You talked about the Panthers numbers, and every year on my book, Steve, to win the Cup, they are tied favorites with Carolina at plus 450.
Oh, wow. Okay.
To win the East, do you get this? Because my mind is absolutely blown right now. Not saying that they can't do it or they've shown that they are for real, because they absolutely have. But to win the Eastern Conference, Steve, on my book, they are the favorites, or tied, to win the East with Carolina again at plus 180. Can you believe that?
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. So action all over the place in regards to that there, with different numbers and stuff. So yeah, David, I mean, it just, I guess some of that just depends what part of the country you're into and where you're getting your betting interest down. As legal wagering is available in New Jersey, North Carolina does not have it. Edmonton, I think you can gamble up there. Vegas, obviously, you can gamble there. Toronto, you can gamble. Florida, you cannot. Texas, you cannot. And Washington, I don't think is on the list either. Okay. All right. Everyone plays one time this weekend, a game Friday, a game Saturday, and 2 games on Sunday. And then we can go ahead and reboot on Monday. So really, we'll just have one game of knowledge under our belt by the time we get back on the air on Monday. But that's fine. We'll get we'll have a better idea of how the week will shape up ahead then. All right, Dave. New Jersey is at Carolina tonight. Carolina just a minus 115 favorite. New Jersey plus minus 105. Over under is 5.5. Carolina played really nicely in their first game against the Devils. Like I said, you can't count the Devils out no matter where they are. Just the way that they responded against the Rangers when they were down in the series. And Carolina cannot get nonchalant and too comfy either, thinking that one nice, not devastating, but convincing win in game 1 is the way that the series will actually play out. So they can't get complacent in that regard. Dave, do the Devils? I'm going to say this: it's going to be a no play for me. I'm just going to watch. But do you like the Devils tonight?
Yeah, I think I do, Steve. I think at the end of the day, I'm probably going to follow suit with a no play. I think if I wanted to play something, I don't know. The over is very enticing.
The over is enticing at plus 116. Over 5.5 is what I see. So yeah, go ahead on that.
Given what we saw in game 1, I think that would probably be the only play I would make. I mean, if Carolina can, have another dominating performance, you can get them minus 1.5 on the puck line at a pretty good plus 225. But I don't know, Steve. I gotta expect that the Devils are gonna bounce back.
Some of these series are getting a lot of goals in, like we did the other night with Edmonton and Vegas. I had a nice boost winner on that one. So if you want to get a little exotic, over 6.5 is plus 180. Over 7.5 is plus 440. Over 8.5 is plus 700. And of course, you can always have 2 or 3 goals pumped in there at the end of the game via the empty net. If you have a team down a couple goals, they may pull that goalie early. In fact, one playoff game, the bad beat, if we recap the last week, who was it? Was it the Jets and Vegas? Who was it? I can't really remember, but they didn't score for 7 minutes and 48 seconds on an empty net. The team who was up 4-1, 4-0, and they only won 4-1. But they had an empty net for 7:48 and couldn't score. Well, so long ago, I can't remember at this point. But so yeah, over alternate goals may be enticing here. The Devils need to get that offense rolling again. And Jack Hughes, nice player. Yeah. I suspect they will. And can Carolina follow suit with their own offense would be the question. Okay. Edmonton and Vegas, Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern in Vegas. This is game 2. Oilers are minus 120. The Knights are plus 100. Over under 6.5 is minus 134 to the over. And I like the over again in this game, Dave. Got over the other night. I like the over again. Both these teams can produce offense. The goaltending is shoddy for Edmonton somewhat, and they have offensive playmakers that will score no matter who the goalie is on the other side, to be honest. So if you want to get exotic on the over in that game, plus 182 is over 7.5, plus 285 over 8.5 to get the 10 goals, which I think they did the other night, is plus 560. Dave, do you like the over in this game, or what other angle might you play here? I kind of like the Golden Knights at home again, to be honest.
Well, Steve, I think the over is going to be good. I mean, you look, there's, this is going to be one of those high-flying series. I mean, there's offensive weapons just everywhere.
And when we mean high flying, it literally is when you watch the game. It is end-to-end action. Or at least the game was the other night, and I have no reason to think that's going to slow down.
It shouldn't slow down. And I mean, you look at what Draisaitl did. It was a losing effort, but he scored 4 goals.
Yep.
I mean,
Him and Pavlevsky for the Stars. Yeah, we have 2 goal scorers with 4 goals here in the playoffs here, just in the last week as well, as Joel Pavlevsky gets 4. Pavelski gets it for the Stars. Yes. Yeah. Oh, did he? Yeah. I had the volume down on that when we were watching the hoops game. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. So he's on fire. So I'm gonna lean on Vegas at home again, Dave, and I'm gonna look at an over. I think I like the over more.
Yeah, I think the over would probably be a better bet because while Vegas is very good at home, we talk a lot about the Oilers this season, and I completely expect them to bounce back Saturday evening. I think it goes to Edmonton tied 1-1, so you could do maybe a money line play at minus 125. If you really want to, get some good payouts there, you're going to have to pair that with something. Or, Steve, if you want to go that far, you have the Oilers at minus 1.5 at plus 195 if they can kind of, get that empty net goal there. So maybe you get a decent number there, but I think you're on track there. I think the over is the safer play out on that.
All right, Sunday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, we go to South Florida. The Toronto Maple Leafs are favorites, minus 135. The Panthers plus 110, plus 115 at home. And they are up 2 games to nothing in the series. So they are getting 0 respect still, over under 6.5. Dave, I mean, I think I know where you're going to go, right?
You absolutely know where I'm going. Why they're not getting respect right now, and why they are the dog at home. I can't make any sense of it. You got to think somewhere along the line, Toronto is going to win a game, but Panthers have all the momentum. There's a feel-good story of the playoffs. Now it shifts to home for them to have a chance to put an absolute stranglehold on this series. I just don't get it, Steve. You nailed it when you said they're not getting any respect. I can't make any sense of why they're not. I mean, they bounced Boston. Yes, it wasn't 7 games, but, you look at the season Boston had, and they come in and the game 7 on the road at that, Steve. I mean, what is it going to take for them to get a little respect here? Like I said, the Maple Leafs not out of it yet, but you got to think that Sunday evening at 6:30 p.m. is going to be a must-win for Toronto. Let's put a little respect on the Panthers' name there, Steve. It's Panthers for me all day.
I'm going to look at some interesting Panther stuff here, Dave. Minus 1.5 is plus 240. Minus 2.5 is plus 400. If you want to get that 4th goal, a blowout style, 10-1 odds, and you can't ever chalk any of this up for not happening. I don't want to hear from anybody because it's been happening all playoffs. Teams winning by 3 or 4 goals anyway. But yeah, the Panthers at a flat price at plus 112 at home. And how about this, Dave? The 60-minute money line plus 165.
Love it. Sign me up right there.
All right, so we'll look for the Panthers at home on Sunday. And wow, Toronto, a nice round 1 win. They feel really good about themselves, only to get slapped by Florida. Wow. We'll see if it happens. They go 3-0. That's going to be it. The Stars are at the Kraken Sunday night, 9:30 p.m. So this is your late game. This is your late action on Sunday night. minus 146 for the Stars. The Kraken are plus 122. Over under is 5.5. Dave, I expect energy at home from Seattle in this game. Well, but I expect also a big effort from Dallas. I think 5.5 goals is going to be too low here. So I'm going to look for an over. And then also, if you're going to kind of go on that route there, alternate total goals, if you want to get exotic here, just to get to 8 goals is plus 400. That's a 5-3 game. That could certainly happen here. 4-1 odds is nice. I would trust that. And plus 630 for over 8.5. So I think just to get to 8 goals plus 400 is doable. The Stars winning last night 4-2 to even the series. But I expect a big effort at home from Seattle and a very, very loud atmosphere. So this should be an entertaining late Sunday game. David, your thoughts?
Yeah, Steve, I totally understand. I think, the effort and the crowd noise and the atmosphere will be there for Seattle. I think the Stars, man, they just had that little bit of a stumble game one. And for a series that I myself thought was going to feature a lot of unders, I kind of changed my mind. We might not see an under in this series. But I don't know, Steve. I still, at the end of the day, think Dallas is the more well-rounded team. I just got to give them the edge. So I think the over is the smarter play. But if you're really going to take a stab with something here, you're getting the Stars minus 1.5 at plus 185 already. You got to imagine those numbers are going to get better. And like we said, we've been saying it all season about the empty netters. They happen all the time, a lot here in the playoffs. So I don't know, Steve, if I'm doing anything other than the over, which, like I said, I think you're on the right track there. I think those are probably, that's probably the play here. If it's me, I'm going to take some kind of bigger shot with Dallas, just, getting back to the form that we know them to have. Like I said, that game one stumble, I think that's all it was. I think this will be a tight series, but I think Dallas has the edge, and I think they can go on the road and get a big win there and go into the series.
Right. I could see this game being like a 5-4 Dallas win, to be honest.
You said with the over,
yeah.
About the 5-3. This game could be 4-4 going to overtime.
Right.
And it's getting home.
Right. Yep. That's for sure. That's the magic number is when you get one of those alternate overs like an 8.5. You just need to get the 4-4, and you're going to get home with it. So, yes, good point there, David. All right, so what's your final four right now, the way that you look at it, the way things stand? Are you going to go with give me I know you like Florida to win the series. You're going to go –
That's my playoff team right now. I'm going to go ahead and hop on that bandwagon. They have absolutely earned my respect. I don't know what other people are thinking, but they've earned mine. So for the East, Steve, I'm going to go with the Panthers, and I think the Devils edge this out in 7. I feel good about that team they have. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if Carolina won this series. They're also very capable. Like I said, this could go 7. But I'm going to take a stab and go New Jersey and Florida in the East and Edmonton and Dallas in the West.
Okay, so you'll take Edmonton to rebound. I'm going to take Dallas in Vegas. And I'm going to take Florida. And the jury's just out for me on the other one. I'll just take Carolina because I've been picking against Jersey here anyway. So I'll take Carolina by default. But I expect New Jersey to have a good effort tonight. I am not put it this way. After game 4, this series should be 2-2. I can see that. I can see that for sure. Okay, David. All right, good stuff. We will come back on Monday at 6 o'clock. We'll see how the weekend went, and we will look forward to the games in the week ahead. All right, David. Good luck. Have fun watching.
Yes, sir. You too.
All right, guys. This is What the Puck is Going On. Have a good weekend. Be safe, and we will talk to you Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.